and then it hit me. I was like, oh shoot, I think I was kind of molested.
Yeah.
It's different because it wasn't like I was not
it's also
down.
like not like the memory's blacked out. It's just like you don't.
Yeah, it didn't.
It didn't bother you, and then you're like, oh yeah, I guess I was kind of fucked up.
I remember a kid on my football team said that when he was 7, an old lady fucked him, and that seemed like the weirdest form of molestation.
I remember this kid going around the school when we were like first grade, and he was like, "Yeah, I stuck my penis in my like sister or whatever." he's like, "Yeah, I have sex all the time." And everyone was like, "You shouldn't do that." And I'm sure he's fucked up now.
No, according to my dad, my grandfather claims to have lost his virginity at 12 to a boarder. His family didn't have a lot of money, so they boarded out one of the rooms in their house.
Just some old woman?
It was like a 23-year-old horny woman.
What? And she fucked a 12-year-old boy?
And she fucked this 12-year-old boy.
That sounds awesome.
It's like a homeless woman that they let
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like
that's probably what happened.
Yeah, that was the price. That was the trade-off.
I don't know. They were very poor. It was probably very cold or something.
What was happening in was it Of Human Bondage? Ever read that book? Where he fucks the just haggard ass old ass fucking housemaid.
Oh god.
And then she's like, I love you.
when my little brother, when we were in Greece, my cousin tried to sneak out my then 11-year-old brother to take him to a whorehouse to be like a cool older cousin. That was and my brother was just scared. He was petrified. And my mom caught them. He was like, "Where are you going?" He was like, "Nowhere." And he just went back in. Can you imagine going to a whorehouse?
My friends, as a funny prank, when I was away at college, took my little sister to a strip club.
Jesus.
They were like, "Oh, you're a bitch, dude. We took your sister to a strip club." And I was like, "Fuck you, man. You did it to prank me."
How old was your sister?
She just turned 18.
Oh,
yeah.
Your
and I was
trying
like,
to fuck your sister, by the way.
Yeah, of course they were trying to fuck my sister, but also
that's what
fuck
you do
them.
with sisters, dude. You fuck them.
Fuck out him, dude. Wait till he gets a load of this. Fucking idiot, dude. We're gonna take his sister to a strip club.
Did they take her to a good one?
They took her to Little Darlings, apparently. When I called my friend Tommy, I was like, when I get back to Vegas, I'm gonna fucking kick your ass so bad.
Did you kick his ass?
In metaphorical
You never punched him?
Metaphorical sense.
Have you ever fought anyone?
I've owned him so hard on a couple of occasions. I felt
how.
Well, I told you guys before that time that he broke his penis because of me.
Yeah.
When we were 16.
Oh, is that guy?
Yeah, and now he's a street magician. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. He had a lot of really insane periods of his life.
Oh, yeah, so this was after you broke his dick?
Christian has a broken
a couple of years after.
So actually, he's getting you back for breaking.
Have you guys seen Christian's penis?
Yeah.
Christian's penis is broken.
You've showed it to us.
He definitely snapped it at some point. It healed all fucked up.
Yeah.
I never want to. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say I never want to snap my dick. No. That seems bad.
Yeah.
So he didn't get into college, so he decided he had nowhere to go, so he decided he was going to become an Orthodox Jewish rabbi, right?
Yeah,
so he grew the curls and he got the suit and he went to yeshiva, and then he ultimately got kicked out for leaving something in the microwave for 25 minutes instead of fire, and also smoking too much weed. And then he got kicked out.
You leave something in the when you put something in the microwave, you want to eat it so quick.
Right. It was supposed to be for 2 minutes and 50 seconds or something, so that he accidentally hit 25 minutes because he was high.
But he never checked?
He got stoned. He forgot about it. Then a fire, whatever. So Tommy goes through this metamorphosis, becomes an Orthodox Jew. And I'm at college for my freshman year, and I get a call. He's like, "Adam, how's it going?"
No.
And I'm like, "Tommy, what the fuck are you doing?" He's like, "I'm coming down to Washington D.C. I'm gonna come visit you." And I'm like, "Oh, Jesus fucking Christ!"
Yeah.
And then he shows up at my dorm, just dressed like a fucking Blues Brother, It's just
rings they have on the sides.
The sits.
Yeah, what are those about?
It's some fucking thing that they think
What is
they
it?
have to do.
I want to know.
It's tied in a particular way to represent the mitzvahs, the 560. Some
that's how many mitzvahs there are?
Yeah, there's a certain number.
Is getting
of
your dick
mitzvahs.
sucked a mitzvah?
If it's no, it's not, because it's wasting seed.
What if it's to get it hard? Fuck your wife and make a baby.
Anyway,
Wait, is it? Someone was telling me the Jews have to, if you don't get fucked good as a Jewish woman, you can divorce your husband.
That's like bullshit. I guess. I mean, you have to get a get to get a divorce. It's like very like.
So a rabbi has to watch you fuck.
Yeah, if you're
and he's like, "Yep, that's a poor dicking."
if your husband disappears on you, you can't get a divorce from him. If you're like he's never coming back. They're like, sorry, you're married. Sorry.
Really?
Yeah, it's like fucked up and sexist and bullshit. Anyway, Tommy's like become an Orthodox Jew. He's visiting me in my dorm. There's like girls around. It's like really embarrassing. I'm walking around with this fucking Amish like around. He looks so stupid. I'm like, Tommy, what the fuck is wrong with you? And he's like, Adam, I don't know if you have anything to smoke, marijuana, weed.
Wait, he started doing the voice?
Yeah, he changed the way he spoke. It was so fucking embarrassing.
That's awesome.
And then so we go to he's like,
you're allowed to smoke weed.
Is there anything I could eat? The kosher restaurant. I'm like, so we Google. I found a kosher restaurant. We go to the kosher restaurant and he goes to the waiter and he's like, excuse me, I'd like to get a l'chaim for the boys, right? He wanted to get us shots, and we were like 19 at the time. And he had this fake ID he used to use in college or in high school from Oregon. It was a piece of shit, and he used to go to grocery stores and buy plastic handles of vodka.
Using it?
He was using the same fake ID.
Even though he looked like a fucking rabbi.
Even though he looked like a rabbi now. And so he goes up, he's like, all right, I'm going to need to see some ID. And so he pulls out the same piece of shit fake ID that he used in high school, and the guy looked at it.
What's the last name?
Right. It had his real name. And the guy looked at it, he's like, you mean to tell me your name is Tommy Giorgione? which is true. His name is his actual. Yeah, his dad's Italian, his mom's Jewish.
Oh,
which is actually true. It was the only real part of the ID.
That is so fucking funny.
Yeah, it was so embarrassing. And then I sent him on a bus back to yeshiva, and he got kicked out 2 weeks later.
Tommy Giorgione, the rabbi.
Yeah.
Rabbi Giorgione.
Rabbi Giorgione. Oh my God, yeah.
Oh.
His middle name was Michael, and his brother's middle name was Angelo. Dude, they were such wops, man.
That's hilarious. Dude.
Yeah.
And he wanted to be a rabbi.
Yeah, these are my brothers: Michael, Andrea, Raphael, Donatello, Splinter, April O'Neil. This is my sister, April O'Neil, Drew Giuliani.
Yeah, this is my best friend, the guy with the hockey mask.
Yeah,
I could go on about
there's
Tommy for days.
Casey Jones, baby.
Yeah. Why do you have the high? Was he ripping off Jason with that hockey?
No, he had a cricket bat. Did he have? He didn't have a hockey mask.
He had a hockey mask.
Casey Jones?
Yeah.
From Ninja Turtles? Yeah, he had a hockey mask.
And I always thought he was ripping off Jason.
I just remember
we
the
talked
cricket
about
bat.
on the podcast yesterday about how fun it looked, the Foot Clan, skate rink, skate park.
Early appearance by Sam Rockwell.
Yeah, that's right.
A young Sam Rockwell.
Brought that up too.
Fuck.
Now I'm hungry, dude.
He's in Confessions of a Dangerous Mind, probably the shittiest Charlie Kaufman movie.
Yeah.
Although I watched
Anomaly
Lisa recently, and that definitely should have been a short, not a full length.
I agree. It was too long, but it was cool.
Yeah,
that's what people say about my dick.
Yeah,
it seemed more like a play.
It's too long, but it's cool.
Apparently, it was a radio play that he wrote, and then that he then got stop motion animation.
Yeah, I can see how it would work as a radio play.
It sounds cool as a radio
It works
play.
as stop motion, the premise. But I don't know. I was bored with it halfway through.
It got a little boring,
which sucks because I love Charlie Kaufman so much.
I love him too.
Yeah.
Well,
he's the greatest screenwriter.
I think he is. I think he's the great. He was on that staff for the Dana Carvey show, which is the most.
Really?
It's the most legendary writers' room in comedy history.
Yeah, dude. It was a comedy show, but the writers' room with Charlie Kaufman, David Mamet.
No, it was
Coppola.
Louis.
It was Louis, fucking Robert Smigel, Colbert, Carell, Dino Samantopoulos. a couple other like heads, and
Yeah.
fucking Charlie Kaufman. I was
Have
like,
you ever seen the Dana Carvey show?
it's very bad, right?
It's not good.
Yeah, it's not good. Yeah,
They became great because they saw it and was like, we got to do better.
yeah. Yeah, I guess so.
We got to fix this.
Yeah, it's crazy that it's like the traveling Wilburys, right?
It was
like-
also on prime time on ABC right when Disney bought them. So it's like they got
Yeah, they couldn't
thrown
go buck
into-
wild.
Yeah, they couldn't do anything.
It was like when the Lakers got Karl Malone and Gary Payton. It's
No,
just
that
like
was
did
cool.
not work out.
It almost did.
They got swept. Whatever.
Did they get swept? They got swept. I thought they got
Yeah, by the
I remember
They
Pistons.
didn't get swept. They
Oh no,
won
no,
the game.
5 games. They won
they
game 1. And then they
No, they didn't win game 1.
I thought they did.
I thought they went down 1.
Whatever.
Yeah,
Fuck that
I
series.
think they won game 2.
Yeah, and everyone was like,
And
"Oh, it's
then-
fine, it's fine," and then they just got their
And
shit
then
rocked.
Kobe like shot him out of one of the games.
Yeah.
That series sucked.
Yeah.
I don't
Do
even
you remember that
remember.
Karl Malone tried to fuck Kobe's wife? He was wearing like a cowboy hat in the locker room. Which, by the way, Karl Malone is a hilarious, like, historical piece of shit. He's got like
Yeah.
so many kids, like with different, doesn't give a fuck about them.
Karl Malone is
Uh,
the same guy as that fucking sheriff that loves Donald Trump. From,
yeah, exactly.
You know who I'm
Yeah,
talking
yeah,
about?
of
Sheriff
course.
David
He
Clark.
puts like horns on his car.
Yeah.
yeah.
He's just a black dude that's also a redneck.
Just, country as hell. but
Yeah.
He had he was wearing a cowboy hat, and Kobe's wife was like, "Well, it looks like you're hunting." And he was like, "What are you hunting for?" And he had like cowboy boots.
And by
shit.
the way, she was 17 at the time.
yeah, she was young as hell.
Or 18.
Yeah, she was young as
Yeah.
hell. And he was like, "I'm hunting little Mexican girls." That's what he told her. And he was just trying to fuck her, and they almost like fought about it.
Dude, that's-
and also the rumor was
That's
the reason-
Diamond Dallas Page's wrestling partner.
Karl Malone. That's right.
Yeah.
You think Karl Malone always was a redneck, or it just like happened over time?
He's from Arkansas?
No, I think he always has been.
Because
Dude.
he used to have like a curl, so it's like you had to buy that curl juice in a black neighborhood, but then you like left in in your cowboy hat.
Yeah, it's
right,
true.
in your like pickup truck.
Yeah, he used to be dripping. What do you think, Nick, about Karl
We're
Malone?
talking about your favorite sport again.
Oh yeah, I forget. I was looking up something on my phone and I got distracted. So I mean, normally I would,
You would have something really
You
good.
got national, you got basketball, you got association.
Hey, there he is.
No, I really want to watch this fucking video that I got queued up here.
Should we watch it?
No, we gotta wait until we finish the podcast because I don't want to just sit here in silence and then go back and edit the. I got enough fucking work to do. I can't fucking I can't be bothered to put any work into the podcast because I gotta sit here and think about making a fucking carrot puree before I leave town.
Oh yeah. Have we ever talked about how you're leaving?
No,
Should we?
I don't want anybody to know that I'm. I mean, we did mention that I'm going overseas for
Yeah, that's
an
right.
They'll
expensive.
figure it out. Yeah, he's getting dick enlargement
Yeah.
surgery.
Yeah.
Well, I'm having my brain replaced with the dick. I'm getting a fat woman's brain put in my head because apparently the smartest people. That's my favorite thing fat girls do is they're like, we're equally beautiful. We're all the same equal. I'm as beautiful as a hot woman, except I'm hot, except I'm smarter too. I'm as hot as them, but then also I'm smarter and funnier than they are. They're dumb bitches, but we're equal hot.
Fuck. Dude, we were talking earlier about fast food or fried chicken restaurants. I want some damn Popeyes now. Rob mentioned Popeyes. Popeyes is the best fried chicken.
No, the best fried chicken is the Amish markets.
Okay, but, national chains.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
gotta be number one.
You know what sucks is the one in New York, Blue Ribbon. It's very expensive.
Way overpriced, dude.
That's the thing about
Way
fried
overpriced,
chicken
and that
places.
fucking place smells like like peanut oil to the extent that it's fucking off-putting.
Oppressive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They pump the smell of peanut oil in the air to let you know, ooh, we use fucking peanut oil. That's the fucking bougie oil.
Why is that
Yeah.
the good oil?
Because it's more expensive, I guess.
Kill some people.
Yeah.
Right. It takes out the weak.
It was George Washington
Because if you
Carver.
got, and look, and this is a message to parents out there: if your bitch ass kid can't eat peanuts, kill him. Put him down. Get your dick cut off because you can't produce a normal human being.
That's right.
If your child is allergic to peanuts, you should be in jail. for
Kill
molesting.
yourself.
Kill yourself. Kill your child. Kill yourself.
I went, when I
Not a
worked at,
sermon, just a message.
No, that's already just a thought.
when I worked at Jewish summer camp, just remembering all the allergies of all the kids. It was next to impossible.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then one time I called, I was like, guys, what are you, autistic? And then I forgot that 3 of them were.
Yes! I really like Bojangles.
Oh, yeah.
That's a southern one, right?
That's southern, yeah.
But Bojangles, like, their menu is offensive.
Why?
It's like they call their sides fixins.
Hell yeah, dude.
Like FIXIN apostrophe. It's like it's already called Bojangles. Yeah. Like I'm already like that feel weird walking in here.
That sounds like
wait here when you done. Damn, place your order. Sign. You know why you have to. The grammar has to be fucked up.
Yeah, it wasn't Bojangles what Al Jolson called his.
There go the bathroom.
Like the floor is made out of the tap shoe bottom.
Yeah.
So like
So when you walk That's hilarious.
Have you had Roscoe's out in L.A.?
Yeah, I've had Roscoe's.
It's not bad.
Yeah. Farms, dude.
I don't know if
Gas
the
station.
chicken's great.
Dude,
The chicken's like,
At
it's
my-
cool that you get it with waffles.
At my
It is.
cousin's wedding over the summer, my other cousin was engaged to this like massive oaf. This guy that was just this big fat dumbass. Who nice guy, but like, you know,
Right.
I mean, like he's a guy I would be friendly to if he wasn't like dating a family member of mine. Engaged to, by the way, because she like works real hard and she's like a nurse. And he was like, well, my dream is to work in the beer industry. You know, he was like 32 years old. He just wanted to be a beer
Brews his own
sommelier.
beer.
Yeah. He just always wants to talk to you about beer, which isn't impressive to anyone over the age of 22.
Right. You're so cool in a freshman dorm.
Yeah,
if
right.
you know a lot about
if you know
beer.
a lot about microbrews and shit, and so he just get trashed all the time, and we're all like sharing a house at my cousin's wedding. It was out on the shore, and he's like, "Who wants food?" And it's like, it's 2:00 in the morning. We're just gonna go to bed. And he's like, "I'm gonna go." There's like a Royal Farms on the other side of the highway. And I was like, I don't see a way to get over there. You're gonna have to get in the car and get on the access road. You're drunk. I don't want to fucking drive you, you know.
Right.
And this motherfucker just runs across the highway. Like I'm like, don't do that, dude. You're gonna fucking die. He like jumps over the fucking the barrier, and I just go back in the house and I'm like, hey, I think your fiance might die, you know. And she's like, he's a fucking idiot or
That's
whatever.
incredible.
And then, like, 45 minutes later, he comes back and he's bought like 9 chicken boxes and a fucking giant thing of donuts, like the thing you get for an AA meeting, like that size donuts, and like all this shit.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and cups of cheese, nacho cheese to dip bread in. Yeah.
Well, Ruffalo gives you that option. Add on nacho cheese on
Yo,
bread.
he went insane.
They were-
Apparently, he fucking like lost.
Oh,
his
that's
mind.
the guy?
Oh,
That's
that
the
guy? Yeah.
Yeah, he went insane, and they fucking. Well, me and my other cousin were always laughing at him for being, for his whole his dumb beer thing.
Of course.
And my mom was telling me the story. She was like, "Yeah, it was really sad. Like, she had to call the cops, and the cops showed up, and he tried to run out the back door, and they went around the back of the house, and." He just like grabbed his keg and he like barreled through the cops. He was like using the keg as a weapon, like some kind of alcohol.
As a battering ram?
Right.
That's incredible. Dude.
Yeah. No, my aunt was so pleased when she found out that happened.
Yeah, break up by reason.
Yeah, right. Yeah, she was not pleased when she found out they were engaged.
Oh, good. Good for your cousin, dude. If you want, I'll just give me her address and I'll go over and fuck her.
Yeah, she would probably make your life miserable.
Just to calm her down.
I don't know. I guess her parents were such fucking like type A stickler, made her all. She's been obsessed with homework for the last 30 years.
Right.
So she's chose like the most difficult profession to get into based on like homework alone.
Right.
And I don't like.
What does she do?
She's like an RN.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she just works all the fucking time.
Yeah. You make
And
good money on that.
You make good money, but it's like so much work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Kind of like podcasting.
yeah, and that's why she ends up
Same shit,
dating a guy that's fucking really pursuing a career in wearing sweatpants and annoying people.
Knowing what hops are.
Yeah. Dude, fucking beer. Anyone who's a beer expert, you have zero fucking excuse to be that guy if you're older than 22 years old.
100%.
You have the year you learn you can legally drink, and you can fucking like, oh yeah, I know a little bit about fucking craft brews or whatever. Anything beyond that, you're an abject fucking loser.
Well, you're just sad and you're like looking for a meaning in your life. Like that's
yeah, but everybody is, you know?
Yeah.
Find something else. I have more respect for the people that are like really into fucking Game of Thrones or medieval history
Oh, God.
than I do people that are fucking beer sommeliers.
No, you're totally right.
Yeah.
But I'm just trying to explain it.